So, as some of you know, the last few weeks in London, I've been setting up this very special, very magical studio, this den in my home, which is, well, the plan is to start filming close-up magic here, the kind of magic that I've loved my whole life, sitting at a table with just a handful of people sharing very intimate close-up magic. So this is the very first session. It's something that I've wanted to do for so long now. We had the wonderful Mia and Lucas. The routine itself is one of my absolute favorites. It is completely impossible, very, very magical, very powerful. The story that I tell is very true. So I present to you now how to hack somebody's PIN number using just a deck of cards. Okay, so this is now, truthfully, is one of my most favorite things. All the more special because Lucas is in this world. You work in the world of
cybersecurity.
Cybersecurity. This is very exciting. See, when I was at university, I would run around to various universities and do magic. And there was one evening in Oxford when, after a show, a professor came up and he gave me a book. It was called The Art of Deception, right? And I have there's a newer copy, but it's the same book by a man called Kevin Mitnick.
Yeah.
Do you know this book?
Yeah.
Do you know?
It's famous.
This could be no better. It's made for Lucas. Lucas, I've been practicing this for 15 years for this one moment. Everything was the warm-up for Lucas and Mia.
Aligned.
So, do you know anything about this?
No.
Oh, it's an amazing story. I read, I don't know if this is true, that suddenly for a period, Kevin Mitnick, under US law, was banned from touching a telephone or a computer. Effectively, Kevin Mitnick was a social engineer, right? Or remains a social engineer, but he now works for the good guys, right? He could call people up, call up companies, get little bits of information, and then leverage those bits of information for more important bits of information, and he could end up effectively getting PIN numbers and passcodes and social security numbers, all these things, simply by talking to people. And Kevin Mitnick's position was that no matter how advanced technology gets, human beings will always be the weak point, right? That's where we will always be vulnerable to falling prey to very smart, very charming people, right? So you know a little about him.
A little bit, yeah.
This is wonderful. Lucas, have a look at the book.
Yeah.
In fact, the book has nothing to do with it. It's just
Okay.
it just brings us into this whole thing because I read this book. So the professor sent me this book. He said, you may be very interested. I was very interested. I read the book. And then I started thinking, well, what if I could do this? What if I didn't need a telephone or a computer? What if I could literally look at somebody and tell them their PIN number, right? Or perhaps using my own tool, a deck of cards, I could draw that out of somebody, right? So this was my challenge. This was 15 or so years ago, and this is the creation, all right? So, Lucas, if you're happy to try this, I'm going to try this with you.
Yeah.
If you're happy to think of your PIN number, current PIN number,
Yeah.
you have that?
Yeah.
Have that in mind. Be thinking of that number. So see that number in your head. Would Mia know this number?
No.
No, not even. Would I know this number?
I hope not.
There is no way. No, truly, there is no way,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
Yes. So this is where we are. This is literally a thought in your head, right?
Yeah.
You've never told me this. Mia doesn't know this.
No.
This is perfect. So all I'm going to do, Lucas, I'm going to ask you to place your hand on the table, and I want you to imagine yourself typing those numbers. All right, so whatever those numbers are, feel yourself typing those numbers. And as you do so, I'm going to shuffle the cards. I'm going to run through the cards. We'll do this a few times.
Okay.
Anytime you like, you say stop.
Okay.
So again, feel yourself typing those numbers.
Okay.
Like this. See those numbers. And then as I shuffle, you just say stop.
Stop.
You're sure.
Yeah.
Number one, I place this down. We go a few times.
Stop.
You're sure. Number two, yeah. Bit by bit. Very quick. We're happy here.
Yeah.
Lucas, down it goes. Let's do one more.
Stop.
You're sure.
Yeah.
Happiness. 4 packets. Random packets. You'll see larger packets, smaller packets, but all exactly where you said stop. This is very important.
Yeah.
There is no way that I know your PIN number. There is no way that Mia knows your number. She hasn't told me this. Like I said, a thought in your head. Lucas, what is your PIN number?
5889.
5889.
Yeah.
So inspired by Kevin Mitnick and his social hacking, social engineering. 5889.
Yeah.
This is your pin number.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to turn over the top card, just the top card.
Oh, no. No.
You know there's no way. You said stop exactly where you wanted.
Yeah, I even threw that curveball in.
You did.
Yeah.
Mia, top card.
No. I should set my card still here.
You still have it?
All good, all good. I'm gonna watch this.
588. Shuffled cards. Where you said stop.
Yeah.
You never told me this. Mia never knew this number.
Yeah.
Lucas, would you please turn over the final top card?
I don't-
5889.
I don't want to.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Fair play. How did you do that? How did you get me to do that?
So funny.
So dangerous, no?
Very. Oh my god.
But look, if you were one card quicker or slower,
Yeah,
very different. Look, just 4 or 5 cards here.
absolutely.
Right. Any different cards, any different choices.
I'm perplexed. You must have robbed the bank
amazing.
before.
Yeah.
Well, no need. Just,
No need
just,
to
Just needs a pickup.
just something so elaborate. Just a deck of cards. And I'm done.
Wow, that's
I'm
amazing.
genuinely, because I'm very sceptical about these things, but yeah, wow, fair play.